Hello everyone, Jurassic Fighter here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I wanted to go over a kind of silly meme mob farm concept that I had, and this wasn't the actual plan for the video. In reality, I wanted to do, I guess, a funny meme edit of it. Unfortunately, you guys will see that is, I guess, a bigger version of this farm module. It's just stacked together. It doesn't work for a very strange reason, which I'm hoping people will help me figure out. But I wanted to go over the basic concept. Again, it's kind of a meme. It's not meant to be practical, per se, but I thought it was funny, or just at least a little interesting. So I like to call this the upside down Accel mob farm, because the mobs get accelerated upward, then sideways, and then back down into a portal. And yes, I know portal spam is bad. I agree. This was just convenient to do, easy way to decrease lifetime since this is a pretty ridiculous concept. So I figured might as well just add a portal so at least it's somewhat good. And I didn't actually get to test the rates, but I don't think it would have been that bad, especially if I stacked it vertically, which I can do. But yeah, it is unfortunate how it turned out. So I'm going to showcase how it works real quick, and I'm going to use creepers as an example. So basically what happens is the mob spawns and activates the tripwire, which in turn activates this bell, which I guess updates the piston, causing it to go up, but then the piston realizes, hey, wait, I'm not being powered anymore, shoots back down, basically forms a flock. The reason I use a bell is because it is transparent and can be powered by, or is not transparent, it's immovable and can be powered like this. And I got the bell concept from, I believe, Harvey Kang, and I think Harvey Kang made a video on it, but I guess some Chinese technical Minecrafters made this, and I'll be sure to leave a link in the Accel farm in the description, but that's where I got this concept from. Then, rather than doing, I don't know, a smart system, and yes, this does use dust. Dust bad, but this is 1.16, dust isn't unbearable. Isn't that unbearable? But yeah, and also I just used delay, so 2 game tick delay into this piston here, which accelerates the mob sideways, and then I guess a 4 game tick delay here. This piston pushes up. That takes 2 game ticks, and 2 game ticks later, this piston pushes down, and the mobs go through this portal. Snow blocks or snow layers block light level, which is what these here are for. And this is actually possible to do. I think it is a little hard, but essentially you place the snow layers on the top portal frame of the obsidian, and you have to use some funky update suppression methods to make it work. I'm not entirely sure. Soap on the NTech server, he's a member there. Essentially, he showed how to do this. He said it was possible. He tested it. Not entirely sure how to do it, but seeing as it doesn't exactly work right now, I figured it's not super important to go over how to do this. If you'd like me to, I can contact Soap and ask him to show me how to do this. Overall, it's nothing special. It's not a very interesting concept. I mean, it is kind of interesting, but it's not a very fast or unique concept. It's just I've pushed a bunch of concepts and combined them together. The reason I did this was because I was streaming, and Elvar, I asked what kind of big projects I could work on, and Elvar said that I should make a farm that uses up Accel, side Accel, and down Accel. And so I figured, why not? And upside down Accel has a nice ring to it. Unfortunately, when I stacked up the farm and I guess started testing it, I did notice that there was a pretty major issue. The mob cap was filling up literally as soon as I started testing it. The mob cap got filled up, and I was poking around, and it seemed to be because mobs were able to spawn on top of this piston. I was flying around, and I noticed that a couple mobs spawn on top of this piston right here and just sit like this. And I'm not entirely sure why. Now, the main mob that I guess this happens to is Enderman, and they get stuck here. But Enderman can spawn here regardless, and this is actually a pretty major issue in this farm. That in the next version, once I iron out the specific issue, I will Enderman proof it, I guess, using a slightly slower but Enderman proof method. I hope it's Enderman proof. I'm not sure. This isn't a very fast concept. It's not a very good concept. I think I can somehow make it Enderman proof, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so what I think the cause, what caused mobs to spawn in here is that there's a bug that allows mobs to spawn on top of block 36 and apparently within block 36, no matter the type of block. And that's what I think is happening here. They're spawning on top of this piston while these blocks are in block 36 form. And again, I'm not entirely sure if that's the issue. It could be something else. Please let me know if I'm being stupid. It could be something very obvious, but mobs are getting stuck inside this piston, and there's no reason for them to get stuck. And that really confuses me. Like I said, I think it's due to an issue of them spawning in block 36, but that is filling up the mob cap, and I'm really not sure how to solve it. I can actually do a test run, so I can show you guys exactly what's happening. So that is how it works normally. It's really not that slow, but if we can maybe hop around and see, yeah, so this is an escapee. He somehow managed to escape. He somehow managed to spawn. I think it was on, I'm pretty sure it was on this piston. He spawned and fell down here. Again, I could be missing something. Maybe I'm just stupid and I didn't notice a spawnable block, but as far as I can see, there's nothing here that is spawnable. And so it baffles me how a mob can just end up here. And like I said, I do think it's an issue with them spawning there. Like if I just fly around here, yeah, there's again, they are somehow spawning inside block 36 and just getting stuck there, and that's insane. I'm really not sure how to fix this. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know. The one thing I've noticed that does stop mobs from spawning in block 36 is light, but I can't exactly put light sources in here because then it'll affect the rates of the farm. If you look on top here, Endermen are teleporting on the roof. That is a pretty big issue. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how to fix this. Sorry if that was really loud. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. I really want to fix this. It's not a it's not a particularly good design. It's just something. It's something that I wanted to work on. Figured it might be fun, and it actually is pretty cool in my opinion. Like, yeah, I mean they're just getting bounced around with slime blocks. I think that's pretty interesting. So if you have any solutions to this problem, please let me know. But anyway, thank you for watching. I do have quite a few videos upcoming. I really want to get into gear and start working on them. I started working on the 50 sub special, which it's not like a super big milestone, but it's a good mental milestone, I guess, for myself. And I am working on it. I think my main issue is I get a little lazy. I got through about half of the world tour and then I stopped editing. But yes, I do have some plans for some future videos, some other interesting concepts, ideas, and yeah, let me know if you guys enjoy watching that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and again, please let me know if you have solutions for this. It would be amazing.